Who gets to tell Beaver Falls what they are? What does it mean to thrive and to help others thrive in the places they live? I think there's still like a very tangible history here. And I think we have many, many people in our community who know the stories of our city. People who have worked, in the steel industry, people who have kind of lived through a city in transition. My name is Wendy Whelply, and I'm the Executive Director of the Beaver Falls Community Development Corporation. All of those things of the past could really enhance the ways in which we move into the future. It gives the city a unique sort of story, a unique character, like a unique history that we can build from. If we simply move into the future and kind of throw that away or wipe it away or tear it down, I think we might regret that in the years to come. We might forget our history. It grounds us in something. It roots this city itself in a pretty rich history. A history of not only very, very prosperous days of the past, the struggle, but also the resilience. I think there's been people at work for years and years and years before the CDC was ever established. Those of us who are involved with the CDC also want to be a tool towards that vision, right? Want to be a resource that possibly makes it easier for community members to work on some of the projects, the things that are important to them in the city. We have a number of community members that have been working on things they're really, really passionate about and have come to the CDC to see if their project could be a project under the umbrella of the CDC, and if that would allow them to use our 501c3 for fundraising or grant writing, things like that. We see ourselves now as sort of serving as an umbrella organization, really being a resource to each of these community members who are working on projects that are really meaningful to them. It's the renovation of the wave pool.
When I changed my life around, I felt that I had to come back to Beaver Falls to make things right. And that's what the pool is all about. If kids got to go somewhere else to have fun, they'll never know how to love their community. If you walk around Beaver Falls right now, there's kids just walking around. People donating to this pool, even if they donate $20, $10, $5, it sends off a message to these kids that we want something better for them. It shows that you want to see a change. If you show that you care, they'll know how to care. The only way they're going to know that is if we tell them that and if we show them that.
There's an organization called the Rivertown Food Alliance, and they've become a project of the CDC. A project called Dwellings, which is a project helping low-income homeowners work on home projects and things of that nature. The News Tribune building is a project of the CDC, facilitated by a group of us.
It's a historic building. It's a very interesting space, and there's a lot that goes into that building in terms of, empty building, been empty for a long time, needs a lot of work. Being in such close proximity to the library, there's an opportunity for a campus, as it were, Children's Museum library that work very well together.
Why the Children's Museum? Out of all the good things that we could be doing here, a Children's Museum is a very unique project. I feel really strongly that the space that you're in impacts the way that you feel, that you learn. And I can see that when we give kids opportunity to be creative, to have open-ended play, to do things where they can thrive in the way that they learn and that's developmentally appropriate to them, that ability to discover those things about themselves and to achieve in different ways actually translates, it trickles up into other aspects of their lives.
Sometimes we have 100 or more people attend the lecture series, and these are all people speaking about Beaver Falls, either the history of Beaver Falls or things happening in the city, important issues like race in Beaver Falls. All of these projects are projects of the CDC, though they're completely facilitated by community members who started those projects, are passionate about them, and have the energy to kind of see them through. And so, I get the job of listening to people's interests and their passions and what they want to work on, and simply trying to point them in the right direction or offer resources that we might have, or to step in with some ideas or suggestions or help them find some volunteers. It's really been pretty incredible to hear the ways in which community members themselves want to get to work on things they really, really care about. And so if I can empower that or help to facilitate that process, it's a pretty incredible job, that I get to do. We're a city of incredible vision and lots of assets and resources and ideas and energy to get to work. We're also a city with really, really gifted people. If the CDC can be a part of that work, of working towards that vision, making our cities not just livable, but places where people can really, really thrive, where families can flourish, then of course, I find it very, very meaningful.
So that's why I say, just please respect each other. And I'm gonna see every one of you again. And we'll talk about it again because, like I said, I'm gonna get this pool back and we're gonna learn to be a community, a family, and we're gonna love each other.
When you get it back, are you gonna be there all the time and run it a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there every single day. So every day that you come up there, you'll see me.